Okay, I gotta get them hands up, like you always say. High guard.
High
Okay,
guards,
okay.
man.
Another good segue. Let's talk about the real deal, though. Ryan, questionable fighter. Some people always question certain things. That boy Canelo, that boy Crawford. Nobody questioning those two. How you feel about that fight coming up?
I'm questioning it. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, what?
Big man, little man. I wish Crawford had some other opportunities to really solidify his greatness in a different way. Canelo, he's got Bivol, he's got Benavidez, he's got all these other legitimate 168, 175 pound guys that he can fight, for my opinion, to really help his namesake. And you're gonna go fight a little smaller guy. And that's nothing against Bud. Bud is as talented as they come.
Really?
But you're talking about a guy that's probably walks around at 180, 190 pounds. Bud is not a huge, massive guy.
Right.
I don't know if y'all can tell us what the hydration clause is. I'm not sure if you got that worked out. Probably not.
Okay.
Because Canelo is obviously the A side. But I just think there's better fights for both of them to be had. I'm glad that Bud is going to get this payday. It's very important.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't ride into the sunset after this one. But I'm really disappointed in Canelo because I felt like Canelo has a lot of other opportunities he could to really solidify himself as being a pound-for-pound great. And I think this is going to kind of, win or lose, is going to tarnish his reputation.
Really? Now, what if he takes this fight and then he rides off into the sunset with Benavidez? Something like that. Same thing?
I mean, he's got to fight Benavidez. He's got to fight. He's got to fight Bivol again. He's got to fight these up-and-coming 168, 165 to 175 pound guys. Because if he beats Bud don't got nothing to lose. And then the big guy, little guy. I mean, that analogy's always been a big deal. Right. They don't hold weight.
Right,
so what? You beat up a little guy.
You're supposed to.
Okay.
Right.
So
I thought about it like that, Coach. Wow, that's great insight.
That's the real.
Okay.
So
it's going to generate a lot of interest for the
Of course.
Okay.
We love Bud. We want to see Bud.
That's what you said. Yeah. It's generating interest, though. So from an aspect of actual fighting, you don't really,
No.
From a business standpoint and the exposure of sport that it's going to get.
Well, the actual fighting, am I going to watch it? Yes.
Okay.
Do I want to see Bud's talent against Canelo's size in this? No question.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, the big man's got to beat a smaller, more talented little man.
Okay.
And we're going to find out. Again, Mother Nature versus Mother Nurture.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, and that is boxing at its best.
Yeah. Mother
Nature, size. You can't compete with that.
Okay.
Nurture, what you've been trained to do, what you've been built to do, what you've been created as, that's what's going to come down to it. So if nurture, training, experience, and talent of Bud can outweigh Canelo,
bars,
then we're going to see it.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking for.
What are they fighting?
Rocky IV.
Okay.
You got Drago.